What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the FNAF Show. Producer Luke speaking, back with another FNAF video. Today we are officially back again, and we got a bit of an interesting video. I wanted to cover some Five Nights at Freddy's fan games before the release of my own game, as like kind of a, like just to hype people up, I guess. So that's what I'm here to do. If you saw last week's post, I mentioned that I would be talking about the very first Five Nights at Candies.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure I did say series, but it's gone down to just the first game because I don't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
But yeah, so without further ado, let's get right into it. I got some notes here with me, and I do apologize if I sound a little groggy. I think I caught a little bit of a cold.
Julian!
By the time of recording this, but once it gets posted, I'm sure it'll be gone. And don't worry, I'll still be making some plushie videos, so those will be coming out pretty frequently. Anyway, Five Nights at Candies. We've all heard about it. It's a very recognizable FNAF fan game.
F sound.
And I really enjoyed it. Obviously, this isn't me playing the game. I did tag the creator. Definitely check him out if you want, like, no commentary stuff. Get better knowledge on. But, yeah, so, anyway, back to our topic of today.
And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Five Nights at Candies. Really good. Highly recommend it. Made by Emil Mako. I got word that he basically built this entire game from the ground up. Not reusing any code, but that could be wrong. If you don't know, Five Nights at Candies was one of the first FNAF games. I feel like a good place to start would be the beginning, so let's see.
Long before time had a name.
Ini dipiningi. Ingi.
Was a man named Emil Mako, and he made his own animatronic OC. At the time, it was Sugar the Cat, I believe, and I guess someone, the creator of Return to Freddy's, or originally called Five Nights at Freddy's 3, basically stole that render, modified it in like Photoshop, and used it for his own game.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And I feel like that was kind of the catalyst for Five Nights at Candies, because, like, year later it was released. It wasn't the first FNAF fan game, but it was definitely a Kickstarter for a lot of major titles. I believe the very first FNAF game, or FNAF fan game, that title belongs either Five Nights at Freddy's 3 fan-made, Five Nights at Treasure Island, or Five Nights at Wario's. One of those. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, though. Five Nights at Candies. So, it looked a lot like Five Nights at Freddy's.
You don't say!
It also looked very unique. I find it to be really cool. It's very nostalgic, not the remastered version, but I do think that one looks better. Anyway, I suppose we should get into the core gameplay, yeah? Alright, so, you are playing as a night guard on the night watch, watching over the animatronics at Candy's Burgers and Fries.
You don't say!
I know, very original. The junior manager gives us a routine thing on what everything does, how everything works. Yeah, so, I'll tell you though, the nights are long. They're much longer, and in my personal opinion, at least. You have 2 doors, like in FNAF 1, and you have a window that you can shut in front of you. No lights, but you do have night vision. Although, like, the first 2 nights, you don't really need it. You can see the animatronic glowing eyes fairly well without, like, using the night vision. Yeah, so I don't think it's necessary for the first 2 nights. Third night, though, yeah, you do need it. We'll get to that soon. There is also a couple cool cameos in this game, such as a Markiplier reference. Actually, 2 of them. There's a little Markiplier poster or sheet of paper on the wall where Blank is, and night 5 there's an Easter egg where I believe it's the first time you flip up your camera monitor, you get animatronic Mark. So pretty cool stuff. I like that. Also, this is post FNAF 2, so it takes place after the closing of FNAF 2, and this is shown by literally any time you get jump scared. If you get jump scared, it shows a bloody newspaper of the closure of the FNAF 2 restaurant. So there you go. Alright, let's see. At the very end of the night, you get a camera feed of a factory. You can see, I always like to call it reverse puppet, but I'm almost positive the canon name for it is Vinny. Staring at Vinny, stays in the corner, but looking away and coming back. They'll get closer and closer until, jump scaring you, and then that's it for the night, or for that night at least. On the first night, Candy and Cindy are active. They're not major threats. Again, I said that you don't really even need the night vision. You can just track them with their glowing eyes. It's not hard to find them at all. Night 2, with introducing Chester, the little chimpanzee guy. He was a little chimpanzee. Mr. Chester Man, or as Markiplier likes to call him.
Are you JoJo?
Does a really bad job at being foxy. And I understand that he was supposed to be like the foxy of the entire game, but I'm gonna be honest, Blank does that a lot better.
Oh my goodness, what the fuck do you want from me? I don't know where you wanna be. Do you wanna be with him or with me? Let me know.
Whoa. But we're not there yet. So Chester starts out in his little curtain corner area similar to Foxy, and he'll quickly move over to your office. Candy and Sydney are still active. They're going to be active for the whole week, and Chester is much faster than both of them.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
So you need to keep tabs on him. Again, it's not hard to track him. You don't even need the night vision. You can see where he's going with his glowing eyes, but he is quick. So you got to know where he is and be on top of all the other animatronics as well. When he gets to your door, you just got to shut it. That applies for Candy and Sydney as well, and then he'll return back to his cove and repeat the process from there. The post-night sequence, it starts out as audio only, and from what I can tell, it sounds like a little girl falls into the factory belt, and then you're shown camera feed, and it's just a bunch of bloody animatronic parts. Not too much to say. It's one less mouth to feed. I suppose night 3 is next. So, our junior manager phone guy gives us a little intel on what the last security guard did. Basically, he beat up one of the other animatronics because, well, their reason is because he was crazy or paranoid. We find out that this animatronic is Blank. I referenced Blank earlier, so now we're going to talk about him. Yay! Yippee! Blank is the better Foxy between him and Chester.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
He starts out in like this supply closet room, I guess you could say, and he will go through different stages before sprinting towards your window and smashing it open. You can prevent this by simply shutting the window. You do need night vision to track him, though. He does not have glowing eyes, so it would be harder for you to see him. Everyone else is active, and everyone's a little feistier. This was just from me viewing gameplay, but later in the night, Old Candy and Penguin become active. Now, Penguin, pretty easy to spot. I mean, he does have the glowing eyes, so you don't need the night vision for him. I guess conserve power. I actually don't know if the night vision drains any power. Let me know in the comments if you do. But Old Candy is very similar to Chester in a sense. You see him early in the night, but he doesn't move until later. But then again, that was just observation from gameplay. He also has no eyes, so you're going to have to use night vision to see him. This post-night sequence, it takes place immediately after last night's post-night sequence. Still a bloody conveyor belt, but it's turned into an official crime scene with police tape and little numbers everywhere. And Vinny's also there, just kind of hanging out, twitching in the corner and continuously getting closer to you. You know, normal shenanigans at this hour. Alright, now onto night 4. Everyone is much faster. It gets kind of chaotic. At the post-night sequence, or night end sequence, whatever you want to call it, the cat twins, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're brother and sister. But anyway, the cat twins are on the conveyor belt, just kind of sitting there chilling, vibing, smoking weed.
What?
And Vinny is in the corner pointing at them. If you move your camera to the left side, you'll see Vinny pointing at them. I should have made that clear. And when you return back to where the cat twins are, you'll see them staring at you, which is always lovely and always great. I believe that's hints of the children who fell into the conveyor belt, got crushed, obviously, and possessed the cat twins. I know it was... I think this is more modern lore for Five Nights at Candy's, but I know that it was, I believe, twins that died on the conveyor belt. Night 5, everyone's kind of toned down just a little bit. He mentions Camera 9. I don't want to get into Camera 9 quite yet. We'll get there eventually, though. But it's a very short phone call. Danny's like, hey, yeah, doing great. There's an available shift over in the day shift. We'll probably move you over there. Anyway, have a good night. And he ends the call. But before the official call ends, there's a distorted voice basically over the phone. And I have no idea what it's saying. It is like gibberish to me.
Bottom, I can't understand your accent.
At the post-night end sequence, we also get to see brand new versions of Old Candy and Blank in their repaired state. And we get to see Vinny approaching very quickly behind them in the factory before it cuts to Vinny's face with text saying, a mistake, my mistake, a problem, your problem. So, yeah, it's blaming other people, you know? Isn't that lovely? It's great. It's spectacular.
It's fantastic.
Night 5. Once you complete it, you receive a check. We find out that our name is Mary Schmidt. And there is a looming shadow over the check. This is Rat. Very important. Night 6. Phone guy acknowledges our existence.
I have been acknowledged. Let's go.
At the current Candy's Burgers and Fries and lets us off, warning us that we should take a break because we have been working very hard like the good employee that we are. There's a new character tonight. His name is Rat.
Oh, I'm gonna stab ya.
And he was the character in Cam 09. And everyone is mad at you for some reason. Probably because you ate some fries when you weren't supposed to. So with us back in the restaurant again, Rat is now with Rat. Everyone is mad at you because you ate some fries that you weren't supposed to. But if we get through it, we get paid overtime. And our night end sequence is Rat in between a newer version of Old Candy and a newer version of Blank. Gets up, walks away, and dismantles the camera. And I'm assuming this was before night 5 post-night cutscene sequence.
Hey champ, that's really interesting. Next time, keep it to yourself.
5 Nights at Candies takes place in the same universe as Popco's Pizzeria. There's that. There is also the extras menu. Very interesting. We have Candy, Cindy, Chester, Blank, Penguin, Old Candy, as well as the Rat, who strangely has no music. Also, all the jump scares and all the little sketches and extra bits, you know, all that good stuff. And, of course, the custom night. So, overall, it's a fairly good game. Lore-wise, I understand the main story of the game, but I'm just going to cover the lore that is currently in the first game. So, we are playing as Mary Schmidt, and we have this job, as of now, unknown reason, with all the factory feeds that we get. I suspect that there was a child there that got murdered or accidentally killed and thus possesses the animatronics, which is why they are moving. And regarding Vinny, it's kind of hard to keep it in just the one game, but he exists. He said it was a mistake. He made a mistake, which was probably pushing the child in, resulting in the animatronics becoming paranormal. So yeah, that's my theory. But obviously, I do know the actual story. I'm just keeping it kind of grounded. So overall, it's a good game. It's very nostalgic. If you want, I can cover the entire series and make like a compilation video of like all these talks. I think it'd be fun. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, notify, because this video is so good. Again, I'm sorry about how late this is being posted, but you know, I'm trying, and if it doesn't come out Sunday, which is the day I'm recording, then I don't know what to tell you. Just sit and wait. Be patient. I hope this video gets good, though, because this is a new format that I'm trying, and I want to talk about some FNAF fan games, because I like it when people create their own shit, so that's why we're here. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.